Good morning. So this is really exciting. I'm extraordinarily happy about today's program. Welcome to everyone, first of all. And so I'm really happy about today's program, and it wouldn't have been able to do if we haven't been funded this time by Fritt Ord, which is really important that we can do that in between. So we have been able to ship in Brenda Danilowitz and Dr. Michael Baumgartner from the US and from Germany. Last time we had Neue Bauhaus. It was basically the Norwegian Bauhaus, a Nordic Bauhaus we were discussing. Today we're going to move out of the country, and I'm really excited about this. I was just talking with Dr. Michael Baumgartner about the fact that we need to know where history is coming from. And today a lot of young artists are so interested in the modernistic aesthetics, and I think we should step back and look at what was the origin. It's always nice to know the origin of things, isn't it? Kind of make you more, gives you a different overview. So before I just give an introduction to Bauhaus, I would like to say that, as I always do, please be gentle and don't use your digital devices in a dark room, because the people behind you will feel it as a nuisance and they will be distracted. So in my lectures and every time I teach, I always ask people to turn off their phones and use a pen and a piece of paper, which works just fine even today. And also, if you have to go to the toilet, or if you feel like your body is cribbling and you feel like you need to leave, never do it when somebody is doing a lecture, but in the breaks. So that's politeness. So today we'll talk about the Bauhaus again. I think I wrote such a brilliant introduction the last time, so I'm just going to repeat it. Bauhaus was the most influential art school in Europe in the 20th century, and it came to define the modern art movement. It was founded by Walter Gropius in 1919. Bauhaus was based on 19 and early 20th century trends like the arts and crafts movement that sought to reunite creativity and manufacturing. Bauhaus was characterized by its unique approach to teaching, and that it would artistically explore art's approach to society and technology through all major art forms, including design and architecture and performing arts. Bauhaus also had a major impact on both in Europe and the United States long after the schools had closed. Major artists such as Paul Klee, Annie Albers, and Josef Albers, Johannes Itten, Wassily Kandinsky, Marianne Brandt, Mies van der Rohe, and Marcel Brauer were all connected to the school as founders and teachers. Bauhaus aimed to rejuvenate an art and design for everyday life. And even though the school abandoned the old tradition of fine art education, it maintained an emphasis on theoretical teaching, although linked to practical skills. And that's important because this is called Agenda Arts and Craft, because we represent the arts and craft part of KIO. So our school is actually based on Bauhaus. Bauhaus leveled the old hierarchy of fine arts with craft and paved the way for ideas that has inspired artists since. So this agenda will take a closer look on the pedagogical sides of Bauhaus, with an emphasis on Josef Albers and Paul Klee and Annie Albers. Klee and Albers cooperated for years at the Bauhaus schools in Dessau before Albers immigrated to the US in 1933 because of the Nazism in Germany, where he started to teach at the famous Black Mountain College.